Welcome to another episode of Everyday Mechanic. Today I'm going to show you what's underneath your vehicle and try and explain to you the different parts of what's underneath your car. So when the garage turns around to you and says, oh, you need new drop links or you need anti-roll bar bushes, etc., I'm going to show you what they all are and where they are. Give you an idea. Okay, so underneath your car we've got this BMW on the ramp, and yeah, we'll start at the front. This is your air comrade, this thing here. Then behind that you'll have your engine coolant radiator with your drain plug on it. And we'll go a bit further back. This big lump up here is your engine, which will run down to here, which is your sump. This is your sump plug. That's where you drain the oil out to change the oil on your car. So yeah, that's all part of your engine. Then you've got your gearbox, which is this big lump behind your engine, and your clutch will sit in between there. So when you say you need a new clutch, your gearbox has to come off, which is a big lump, and that'll come out. Right, and let's have a look at some suspension components. This across the front is your steering rack gaiters. This is your track rod end, so whenever you need your tracking doing, this is what they adjust. That's an inner tie rod. This is what's called your track rod end, which has got a ball joint to it as well. These rubber gaiters can fail your MOTs these days. Your wishbone, which is this thing, which attaches to the body of the car and then to your wheel, to your hub. Then above that is your shock absorber, that big thing there. That big boy there, that's your shock absorber. Another serious part of suspension. It's called a Mcpherson Strut. So you've got your spring at the top of your shock absorber, which are quite common in braking. And this is your shock absorber, so your spring runs basically through the middle. Then we have your anti-roll bar, which is this thing, which is connected to an anti-roll bar drop link. So when your MOT tester says you need new drop links, that's the little boys there. That thing there. What else can we go to? Right, yeah, so let's move out here to a sec. This is your brake disc. So when you need new brakes, discs, as you Americans call them, rotors. And your brake pads are here, which is inside your caliper. Inside there is your brake pad, which touches a disc. There's your caliper, which compresses the brake pads, which squeezes them to the disc, which gives you your stopping power. Back underneath the car, we'd have your exhaust system, which will run from the engine with the lambda sensors, all the way to the back and out the back of the vehicle. Yeah, so you know, probably don't find it interesting, but you know, at least you've seen what's underneath the car. This is your fuel pump, fuel filter, sorry. It can be fuel pumps as well. Brake lines. Yeah, this is where all your brake lines and your fueling comes through, from the front of the vehicle to the back. Move along the back. And then if you just get a little view up here, that's a prop shaft which you get on rear wheel drive cars. This thing here, which connects the back of the gearbox to the front of the diff. This is your differential. These are what's called half shafts, drive shafts. These things that go from the diff down to your rear axle. Your rear wishbone, well, your rear trailing arms. Obviously your rear springs, shock absorber. This is different to the front, because on the front you've got Mcpherson. On the back you have separate spring and a separate shock absorber. So they're not mixed together. Yeah, so that's that. Under the back of your car you might find a spare wheel. There you go. That's we normally hide them on some new cars now. You don't get this, but on your older vehicles, your spare wheel's tucked underneath the boot. Your rear silencer for your exhaust system. There ain't a lot more to go for. Hang on, what else? We got this, which is your fuel tank. And there you go, fuel tank's under the back at the rear as well. Another tank over here, which is your fuel tank as well. Yeah, these are your cross members. Your diff attaches too. And that's it really. So yeah, that's what's underneath your car. So next time the garage say to you, you need this, this or this replacing, revert back to this video and you'll see what they mean. Or they'll show you anyway. Well, they should do, and if they don't, take a look yourself. Keep it simple.